Oh shit! Oh shit!
Peace, y'all. This is the Views from the Seven podcast. As as always, you can find us on Twitter at Views from the. Wait, man, I sound kind of weird in my headphones, man. As always, you can find me on Twitter at Views from the Seven, on Instagram at Views from the _7, and on Facebook at Views from the Seven. You can follow me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. It's JUS Call Me Spence. Fellas, where can they find y'all at?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy. You can also catch us on View 7 Network on YouTube.
You can find me on Instagram, Skinny Junior 777. Also find me on Code 7 on YouTube, KODESE #7EN.
You can follow me at ant_north_town if you're way up to the ground.
Man, look, check this out. This is round two.
Dose.
We recorded a whole episode yesterday, and for some reason, it got deleted.
No. Keep it real. Spence deleted that shit, man.
I ain't deleted that.
That was not Spence. It's okay. We're going to get into some of that shit, man.
But look, check this out. I was very fucking hot because I'm all, silently, man, I'm all about consistency, man. Every fucking Thursday at midnight, you will get a Views from the 7 episode, regardless.
Yeah.
We couldn't make that happen this time, my bad.
Yeah, man. It's fucked up, man. But, you niggas finna get 4 hours. Well, nah, y'all not finna get 4 hours. But we finna be recording for 4 hours in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
And, so I had a little talk with God last night.
Okay.
And, God, I'm saying, God, man, like, damn, man, just yesterday, man, was all fucked up. I'm talking about anything you can think of happened yesterday while we was recording. Mm-hmm. And so God was like, my nigga, do y'all know what y'all was talking about? So I had to replay the conversations in my head and shit. I don't think y'all was ready for what we were saying yesterday.
I feel y'all definitely would have unfollowed.
It got we today we could have easily been canceled. Like it was up there with the Supreme.
I don't think we would have been canceled, but we lost a few listeners for sure.
It was up there. It was like super. It was Twitter disrespectful. Like,
why do you have on my daughter's princess happy birthday?
This nigga's wild. Hey, look, I didn't say this, but it was low key super funny to me, and I know this is gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna say peace to everybody who 9/11 is to be tomorrow. Y'all be listening to this. We're recording this on a Wednesday. Well, Thursday. 9/11 is tomorrow, and peace to everybody that was impacted by that tragedy. But I seen a joke today that was so funny, and I'm sorry, but this episode is for us. But I seen a 9/11 joke that was but it was so funny that I couldn't share it. But this is my platform, so y'all gotta be fucked up. But somebody on Twitter was like, 9/11 was the ultimate gender reveal.
Wait.
I couldn't. So they made like the smoke pink and shit. It was funny as shit to me. It was funny as fuck. Dude. I just got that type of humor. I had that type of humor.
I don't know who the fuck think of this type shit.
Yeah. So yeah, man. But it was up there. It was kind of disrespectful. And shout out to the ladies. We have a huge.
I don't think it was disrespectful. It just was some bad
Definitely some. Who's that nigga Corey Holcomb?
Yeah. See, wait. Big Toe just came out. All right. Fellas, what's going on, man? We're not gonna get into the weekends and shit. We're gonna get straight into this shit. This one is for us, man. It's gonna be funny. We're gonna have some enlightened conversations. But how's y'all day been?
My day was good, man. I went to work, then went straight to the gym, worked out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Look at you.
Yeah, then so this September is Take a Man on a Date month. So
A
friend of mine took me on a date today.
Would you like to?
We just went to the movies. It wasn't nothing major. We just went to the movies.
Check out watch.
New Mutants.
What you think about it?
It was decent. I think the ending was anticlimactic to me.
That shit was trash.
So, I
You get a rub on?
No, and you know what was crazy? Because this is my homegirl. At one point, she did express some interest in me, but we not on that. But it was like the theater was completely empty. We were the only two people in there. I'm like,
And you ain't get a rub? Nothing?
Nah.
Oh yeah, it would have been all type of, especially that movie. Listen, I went to go watch that movie.
Man,
And
that pussy marinating.
for that movie,
like this
I
movie
would've did
going
a
on,
lot of
just sitting there marinating.
other shit.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
Was she big, skinny?
Nah, hey, listen. Yeah.
Is she big, skinny? What?
No, she's right. She right.
What's right though?
She
Big
right.
titties for Ivan. She right.
Titties cool.
Titties cool. Fuck.
She got a nice shape.
Oh man, how long is New Mutants?
Like 2 hours.
Oh man, that pussy just sitting there marinating in that. Ooh, wait, nigga, what?
Yeah,
I swear, boy.
we ain't on that no more. What? The thought came run through my mind like this motherfucker's completely empty.
Damn.
Completely empty.
Yeah, nigga had to give her them.
That sex in the movie theater should be fire.
I ain't never.
I ain't never been in. I did it, but it wasn't nothing I was into. I was just like, man, I need to fuck this bitch. I ain't gonna have no other opportunity. I can't take her home. So
I ain't never. The one time I got closest with what's her name?
Yeah, I know about it.
yeah, the movie theater was like last resort. It wasn't like I want to fuck in the movie theater. Just like I ain't got nowhere else to take this
But
bitch.
you need to do it for your your checklist. Like your.
Like, what do you wipe off with?
Nothing.
Wait.
Wipe it on the seat, nigga. Wipe it on the
Yeah,
seat.
I didn't. Always use protection.
Yeah, so
Oh, don't do
I
it.
caught myself.
Oh, shit.
Hey man, I ain't know.
Hey, that shit had me crying yesterday, man. Don't do it.
I ain't had when did I start using condoms? I was probably years in the game before I started using condoms.
wait. You was using it before you started using condoms, before you stopped.
Like no. Like
Shit.
before I was fucking and then I learned about sex. So I was already fucking a couple years before I learned like you gotta use condoms, you gotta protect yourself.
You ain't had sex ed?
So you was raw out the gate.
Yeah, I was blazing, guns blazing. But I lost my virginity. I lose my virginity in 6th grade. That's 11. No, 7th grade. I was 12.
You can get somebody
Bitch,
pregnant.
I was like, put a condom on.
You can get somebody pregnant to
I mean, I knew how to pull. I knew to pull out.
a nigga.
What, dog? Look.
Wait, because your son in high school. You buy him condoms?
No, but I had a pack of condoms in my drawer.
For what, nigga? Now is when you should stop using condoms.
Well, just in case, me and wifey want to get on some,
Oh, okay.
So
Shark Week.
No, I'm like, you want to bring a.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I feel you. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to put
Tell us
protection
a
on
little
the Wii remote.
Yeah.
So.
Don't worry, they in my
No, but
for the same reason.
they had never been open and shit though, and all of a sudden, it was open. But I don't think he fucking yet though. Like I know. There's a certain like innocence that's gone when you start fucking. There's a certain amount of I don't give a fuck no more shows up when you start fucking, and he ain't got that yet. He's still super corny and shit. So, speaking of, I had some condoms that came up missing, and wifey had like a little toy that came up missing too. That still ain't been found yet.
There's all kind of shit going on in y'all house.
Man, there's some shit going on, man. Ain't nobody said, I don't know what the fuck is going on, fam.
Hey, you don't think we one of them fucking? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, they both admitted to, I ain't gonna put my kids' business out there, but my son was like, I asked him, and he was like, no. And he's like, I jacked off, but it was weird.
Hope he ain't jacking off with a condom.
And then my daughter said the same shit though.
That she jacked off and it was weird.
Well, not jacked off, but
See, you know what I mean.
it was like she stopped. And I felt that way too though. But I ain't do it right. Like, I had scars and shit when I was done.
Wait,
Because I used Vaseline.
why?
I ain't never had a I've never had a sex conversation with someone older.
Yeah.
So,
You thought Vaseline was the way to go?
yeah. And it, it's like, I had war wounds when I was done. I was like, you know what? This ain't for me.
Vaseline still is some kind of lubricant. It's still. So you just jacking. You didn't know your own dick good enough. Is what you're checking.
No, I was like in the 9th grade. But I started using condom. Like, so I got in the game guns blazing. And then eventually life was like, hey, my nigga, chill out.
You started having sex raw?
I was 12.
I was 12 too. I had a condom on though.
Yeah, I ain't had that, I ain't had that talking shit.
That's why I couldn't feel shit.
I went to the clinic with my uncle and he was like, shit's nephew, nigga, I probably got that shit. Like,
Just a pill, nephew.
Nah, he was like, cause I went to the clinic and shit to get checked up and shit. I knew that part.
At what age?
No, I was like 13, 14 in. I knew that part, like, every 6 months.
What the fuck is going on?
So my uncle took me and shit.
All are doing sex.
So my uncle took me and my uncle was like, nephew, I need to be back there with you. I probably got some shit. Like I fucked a bitch in the club the other day and was like, shh.
Y'all doing sex.
So I was like, oh, but yeah. So I started using condoms around 14, 15. Then 16 came, and I found out what it felt like to be in some pussy raw, mixed with feelings, and my life changed after that.
Mm-hmm. Feeling pussy, yeah.
Feeling pussy is whew,
That's when you get to making promises you can't keep.
Oh, I know. I'm damn near 15 years in the game, man.
Oh, bitch, a car. Oh, bitch, a marriage.
I'm stealing shit from my parents to get in this bitch.
Shit, boy.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So,
Wait. What's better, feelings pussy or new pussy?
feelings pussy,
think
definitely.
feelings
Feelings
pussy,
pussy is definitely. Woo.
Vinci scrunching up over there.
Well, Vinci don't have feelings and shit though. That nigga don't have
got
feelings.
He never was married once.
Man, new pussy.
New pussy better than feelings pussy.
What? Yes.
No pussy is more exciting.
I think
Feelings
That's
pussy
the
is
better
amazing.
part. Feelings pussy.
That should be the part.
And not when she feel for me, when I feel for her.
Yeah.
That shit, man.
That's
That
tough.
shit cool.
That's tough though. New pussy. It ain't nothing like a rapper some new pussy.
New pussy is too much comes with new pussy.
Like what?
Don't come fast.
Who
Pace
said,
yourself.
Who says that?
You gotta please her.
Who said that?
You quickie some new pussy before?
What?
Wow. These niggas is wild.
That's what I thought we were talking about.
Wow.
I don't know what I'm unwrapping. This could be a great pussy. This could be terrible pussy. But if it's good pussy, yeah.
Wow.
I'm on Spence page with this.
I ain't never quickie some new pussy.
New pussy like
Boy.
the Olympics, nigga. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
Nigga.
I'm
Stretch.
quickie in the feelings.
Jumping jacks in that
This
motherfucker,
is
you know what I'm
something to
saying?
get over.
All of that shit.
I
Mind
need to
be right.
Nigga, I need the Goldberg
Go through
theme
a
song,
prep talks
nigga, when
to
I'm walking
myself,
into
all
some
kind
new
of
pussy.
shit, nigga.
I already know my BDRs is out of control. I got so many bad dick reports out there. It's unbelievable. I know it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no! After you,
New pussy is supposed to be.
nigga. it's
Well,
a lot
now
of
I'm
pressure.
old. Now I'm old. It's hard for me to nut as fast like I want to, but
What?
Like you want to?
Yeah.
I get struggle sometimes. I be so happy when I get a quick. Y'all be like, God, thank you.
That's why I be, that's why I never understand why women like be saying like the sex got to be this long. It's like, no, bitch, your pussy is just wide open. Like, I don't have no feeling. I'm literally, like, poking a hole. No feeling, no tension, no nothing. I can't come like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, I got issues, so I can't hold that motherfucker too long. This motherfucker go to sleep. Motherfucker go to sleep,
Nigga got an alarm on that motherfucker.
Ain't nobody coming tonight, man. Let's cut him.
Hey.
No, he's cuddle like that.
Oh, fuck.
Cuddle like you right now.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So,
Narcolepsy, bitch.
shout out to Ivan, man. You know,
Yeah, man, you go get this. You saying Bo, you go get this narcolepsy. Smoke it too.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's wild though, man. Y'all niggas are some savages. I done did a lot of shit, but I ain't never like Quickie some new pussy. That's wild.
Why not? That's
Why
what I'm
not?
here for.
Why
and,
not?
And you get the best excuse, like, that pussy was so good.
What?
That's what I'm here
It's
for.
a built-in excuse. I ain't never had
That's a
before.
built-in excuse.
Nah,
I was so excited.
It's a
That
miracle.
pussy so good. Oh my god.
It's
New pussy was built for the Quickie.
it's a marathon, not a sprint to start giving chicks bad dick, man.
No, it's not. Listen, a Quickie do not mean bad dick. It just mean
I'm
nutted
slanging.
fast.
I'm slanging bad dick, but that's the point. Like, I don't have all day for that. But it's levels. Like you gotta start hitting it.
No,
You gotta
you
start
don't.
hitting it, and you gotta, you give it to her, 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 and then it starts to slow down, and you give it, and then you give it, and then you give it, and then it's just to her, and then to her, and it's her.
That sounds tedious.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm out.
That sounds tedious.
Listen, I'm getting this shit over with. That's
I ain't
why
got all
keep-
that time, nigga. My triceps are not that strong.
Yeah, that's why the new pussy is when you
15
get your
15.
Quickie.
15 to 15.
New pussy is when you get your Quickie. You get your Quickie, you give your excuse, you go about your way. If she call you back, cool. If not, I still fucked. Like, I won this. Regardless, I'm a winner.
I'm Team Vinci.
Regardless of what you say,
I'm Team Vinci.
who you go tell about it.
I hit wifey twice yesterday, and she looked at, not yesterday, but the other week, and she looked at me like, she seen God. I didn't know how to fucking feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to feel. Like, am I supposed to feel good?
Yeah, that's a conflict of interest. Like, I feel good because she looking at me like this. The best.
She was like, oh,
But then
what
it's
you
like,
on?
But then it's like,
I was
damn,
like-
how much bad dick have I been giving out?
The fuck you mean?
That's why feelings pussy ain't. That's why I don't fuck with feelings pussy. Because
You know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
A nigga feeling
Now when
good.
I get my extras, what you on? You feel me?
Yeah,
Nah.
the macaroon kicked in and shit, you know. I hit her twice, bro. Hit her, nutted and shit. Nigga, I went right in.
I don't think I ever gave him a second.
And she was like, oh, what you on?
Uh,
You doing it like that now? The fuck you mean? I've been doing it like this.
Oh, you got big.
Yeah.
I hope you got big headed real
Nah,
quick.
Oh, I know I'm slinging that. Nigga. It's cool though. Shout out to wifey and shit. I know I'm slinging that. I ain't even lie.
You know that 87?
No, I'm not even giving her that, nigga. Nigga, I'm giving her that, nigga, that 2K when you first start, nigga. The beginning of my career, nigga. When you, a nigga out there can't hit a free throw or a three-pointer, nigga. I'm just... Nigga,
Oh, my God.
Nigga, I'm giving her 32, nigga. No moves, nigga. You try to cross over, you lose the ball and shit. Nigga, I ain't had no moves, nigga. I'm giving her that, nigga. So, shout out to wifey though, man. So,
Oh, shit.
who else? Yeah, Skinny, Ant.
Oh man, I had a fucking terrible day. Wifey been pissed off at me ever since last night. So,
Uh-oh.
you know, this day has not been good at all. You understand me? I got a new phone over the weekend. All right.
Uh-oh.
And so
Okay.
last night, I would always log on to my SoundCloud through Facebook before.
Yeah.
But I wasn't going on the Facebook just to get my SoundCloud. So I went through what I needed to go through to get onto my SoundCloud. And
Okay.
it brought me to an old email address that I used to use like 10 years ago. All right. So I had to sign on to that. Mind
This
you,
ain't going good.
I've been wanting to sign on to it
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to check emails with attachments to see if there's any music that I was missing on.
Yeah.
So when I was doing that, ran across a whole bunch of dirtbag ass motherfucking emails and shit that I sent, 10 years ago, a long time ago.
You used to send dirty emails?
Dirtbag emails, you know what I'm saying? I used to
Nigga
get
send
at it.
dirty
I used to
emails.
get bitches. I used to communicate through email with bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Through email?
Through email.
That's why I asked the question, like, nigga, you send dirty emails?
CC,
Yeah.
I need pussy.
Look, I ran across all these emails, including the boots. You understand me? Including that email or whatever. But anyway, it had me in my feelings because, when I look back at myself, it's kind of like I'd be disgusted. Today, who I am today, be disgusted with who I was back then. You know what I'm saying? And so that threw me for a loop. So, I'm sitting there listening to music, trying to get out my motherfucking head. Wifey come out the bathroom, full lingerie, all that shit, rubbing on a nigga, sucking on a nigga. And my mind is not there at all, nigga. She got the motherfucking music. She got the music playing, bro. Right? She had the Tiana Taylor playing.
That motherfucker just leaning.
Look, no. It was fine, right? But she had the Tiana Taylor playing. And then right after that, Tidal brung it to Janae. And y'all know I ain't fucking with Janae like that. Throw my motherfucker. So I tell her, look, I ain't really feeling this motherfucking music, right? Nigga, she turned that music off, went in the bathroom, took all the motherfucking clothes off, came out, blew all the motherfucking candles out, nigga. Just laid the fuck down right next to me, nigga. I've been in the doghouse the entire fucking day, nigga. The entire fucking day.
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta check on her, man. She might be Tina Turner.
Now the crazy thing is,
10 in the mirror and shit.
she acting like I'm not into her when I've been giving her 2 a day, like every fucking time.
Shit.
You niggas
know
at
what I
least
mean?
2 a day.
Nigga,
Niggas
Macaroon,
is slanging,
nigga.
slanging. I gave her, wifey has had probably, in our relationship,
Yeah.
maybe 3 a day.
God damn. I've been giving her 2 a day since I took the Maca rule, but I haven't took the
Nigga, that's
Maca in like
wild,
2.5
man.
weeks.
Yeah, you on some
understand me?
Thanos shit right there. I ain't.
Yeah, nigga. So, I'm like, how the fuck you
Well, I
think
ain't-
I'm not into you
Yeah, that's wild.
when I've been fucking you like crazy? Like, how the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. But yeah, nigga, today ain't been my day. Like, the best part of my day was my motherfucking dentist visit. You understand me? And that's sad if the best part of your fucking day is a dentist visit.
That's
Right
cool.
out of my fucking mouth.
I don't like
your
it.
days
I don't like going to the dentist and shit. I don't like going to the dentist, but it's a necessary evil.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
every time I go to the dentist, it's a reminder, like, you wasn't born to suck dick.
What? Wait.
Every time. Cause when you go to the
No.
dentist,
Oh, my
No,
God.
you're not gonna start the next sentence with you know. No,
you know, it's a reminder, like you can never be, nigga, you can never be homosexual.
Oh, my goodness.
Cause I can't keep my mouth open long enough. It's the truth, like. It's like you know what at the dentist you gotta hold your mouth open and shit.
This nigga
My
wild.
shit get to locking up. I be like, it's reassurance. Like
We might as well talk about the blood and shit. We about to be re-canceled. We about to be
Oh, my
re-canceled.
goodness, man.
it's reassurance. Like God, like nigga, see, I told you.
So that tongue ring ain't take long.
What happened?
Oh, we bringing that up again. That's
No, I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? You
I
say
don't
you
care
can't keep
what-
your mouth open long. I'm just saying, they must have clipped right away on that motherfucker. No marking, no nothing. No practice, no measuring, no nothing. Just
I don't give a fuck what y'all missed yesterday. I'm letting y'all know right now. The tongue ring conversation
Oh,
is
man.
coming to YouTube.
Oh, you do
shit.
it. You do
Oh,
it.
That's making it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's making it.
Okay.
What?
Wait, you sorry? You got the blender too.
I got some shit on there.
yeah.
I know the tongue ring.
The day's not lost.
I forgot about the video.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
that shit is making it. Oh yeah.
No,
Please don't look out for the tongue ring.
Oh,
conversation.
when I got my tongue pierced, no, it didn't take long. But at the dentist, you gotta have your mouth open for hella long, and my shit get the locking up and shit. So they gotta put that block in my shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just reassurance, man. You know.
Well, maybe you just need a block when you be.
Hey man, fuck y'all.
You took it here.
man.
We
God.
never know what the fuck you gonna talk about. This nigga is stupid.
All right, Skinny.
I had my fucking kids again, man.
Why you make every time?
I don't know how niggas is full-time dads. Like, I don't understand.
I couldn't be either. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I couldn't be. Like, every time I have my kids, I think, like, maybe I need to make the relationship work.
That's why you never ever see me getting involved in the conversations where the single mom be dropping her kids off to the grandma.
Yeah.
Cause nigga, when I was single, I'm blowing up my mama phone. Please come get these motherfuckers.
Man. Oh
The
my
whole
God.
weekend. I'll be back Sunday.
Yeah, that
My
shit
sister
ain't.
was that for me.
That shit ain't where it's at. But I had my kids, man. I told you I had to get that back room set up, so finally had somebody come fix that fucking window and that door.
They eating off the dollar
Goddamn
menu
beds up in
every
here.
night.
Listen, me and my baby moms got into it today because she was like, "What you Nah, she was like, "What you feed the kids?" And I'm like, "French fries." Stop feeding them French fries. Well, my nigga, they can't eat meat. What you want me to do? The only option
She got them
at the
vegan there
fast
too.
food restaurant, she got them vegan, born vegan. The only
That's
option
wild.
at the fast food restaurant is fucking French fries.
Facts.
That's the only option they have. And apple slices.
Apples.
Chick-fil-A.
What's it, Chick-fil-A? French fries? Toast.
I don't do Chick-fil-A.
Ain't
Oh,
that- ain't that what
Chick-fil-A
they
is-
call? No. The McDonald's sandwich. Ain't it Chick-fil-A?
A fish fillet.
Oh, fish fillet.
Yeah,
What?
that's how, it was one of them.
Well, I don't know what the fuck going on.
It was one of them shit. I don't know. I ain't never had it. I know it was one of
This
them.
nigga
Oh man.
Go ahead, Vic.
How the fuck
Wait, because vegan is no meat.
You're right. They're pescatarian, so they can't eat. They can't eat
They eat
fish.
fish. Oh man.
Goddamn, she might as well
Wait.
make them Jehovah's
They're
Witnesses.
pescatarian, so
They're
they can't eat
pescatarian,
fish.
yeah.
They can't eat fish.
Yeah, so the fillet of fish.
Fillet of fish, yeah.
Dang, I knew it was something like that.
Nigga, you said Chick-fil-A.
Oh shit, I don't eat it. Dang. Yeah, she making them Jehovah's Witnesses. That too.
Wait, who is still eating fish fillets? Who's still ordering them motherfuckers?
Nobody.
I mean, I ain't vegans that go to McDonald's apparently. What else can there be?
Cause niggas,
Secret menu item shit.
yeah, cause niggas always talk about who keeping Arby's in business, but who the fuck is still eating fish fillets?
Nigga, who is keeping Arby's in business?
I keep
Arby's
Arby's.
got some
in
shit.
business.
Arby's is
Arby's
fire.
got
Y'all
some
These
shit.
niggas is y'all white supremacists.
Arby's on the chain, nigga.
Well, Arby's
I
got
keep
this,
Arby's in
Arby's
business.
got this chicken sandwich with
We have.
that smoked bacon,
Arby's got some shit over
Uh-huh.
nigga, and that Swiss cheese. Arby's got some shit.
Yeah,
there. Oh, the chicken bacon Swiss?
Yes.
That motherfucker fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
So back to the French fries.
So that was about it, man. I'm like, should I feed my kids? I fed them French fries. You feed them French fries every day. First off, I feed their ass breakfast every day. They have pancakes, all that shit.
Oh, you good? You better than me, nigga. Cereal.
Wait, can they eat eggs?
No.
Yeah. Single dad meals over here, baby.
So what they eat with the pancakes? Just they straight pancakes?
Straight pancakes and hash brown.
Man, y'all getting cereal, throw these corn dogs in a microwave. And maybe McDonald's if y'all good for dinner.
I try to give them food that they can. I try to give them food that they can like grab and eat on their own.
Uncrustables. Get to them
Uncrustables is fire, and they got some. It's like some fake chicken nuggets that I gotta go buy.
Uncrustables?
Oh no, them good. Them good. I had those before.
The
Them
fake
good.
chicken nuggets.
Yeah, them good. Them legit.
I'm gonna go buy some. I'm gonna go buy
What
some.
chicken nuggets was real? I thought chicken nuggets always been fake.
I just mean fake because it's not real chicken.
I'm just saying.
So the real
I
chicken
ain't never
nuggets don't
taste
got no-
real chicken in a chicken nugget.
It's beyond chicken.
Yeah, that
Oh,
shit
the
been
chicken
fake.
nuggets?
That shit been something else. Man. Yeah. I wish I would. eat a
Nigga
chicken
tell me,
nugget in
what
one
is beyond meat, nigga? Like, what is it?
It's beyond chicken.
It's plants that they put a whole bunch of shit into to make it taste like meat. But by the time they put all that shit in there, it's probably worse.
So
than
let me ask y'all. So what is the difference between Beyond Meat and like hot dogs and sandwich meat? Because they say all that shit is like blended up and shit.
All that shit is just a bunch of
Ain't the same shit, ain't it?
No, but Beyond Meat is like plants. Beyond Meat. So
Plant.
What
Beyond
kind
Meat,
of plants?
It's plant. I don't know what kind of plants. But I'm saying, but it takes a whole bunch of additives to make the shit taste like meat. So that's what I'm saying. By the time you add all the extra shit to make it taste like meat, you would have been better off nutritionally just eating meat.
That's a fact.
That's the cold part about
That's the
it.
same thing they say about diet sodas. By the time they do all of that shit to clean that shit, you know what I'm saying? You've been better off just drinking the soda.
And see, I thought I was doing good by saying, okay, I'm not gonna drink sodas, but I'm gonna drink Powerade. But that shit got more sugar than sodas.
Facts.
Sweet tea.
What's a sweet tea?
Mostly water.
Diet Coke to fat people is like they beyond me.
Yes.
Whatever you make it, you know, you gotta, it is.
Motherfuckers trying to justify shit they mind. I mean, just eat what you want to eat.
My mama legit think Diet Coke help her lose weight.
And diet sodas taste gross too.
Terrible.
That shit is terrible, bro.
That should rule your mood. If a motherfucker get you with the wrong Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
I'm drinking this, nigga. Give me some water.
All right.
Diet Mountain Dew.
So did you eat baby mom's makeup?
What? About the fries? I don't know. I think she's still mad. I don't fucking know. She's fuck her.
God damn it! I tried telling you, but you won't listen.
Fucking fries.
Yeah. I didn't really do shit today. I was in the bed the majority of the day. Shout out, man. Lil Charles Lee Ray. He got like a new word now and shit. It's impalpable. I mean, it's impossible. He say impalpable. Right. So he he be getting like little attitudes and shit sometimes, and he like snatched the plate away from from moms and shit, from wifey. So I said, apologize to your mom right now. He said, impalpable. Right? Like yelling and shit. I said, oh, this little nigga got me fucked up.
Oh yeah, I go through that with
Man.
2-year-old.
When they started, man.
My
look,
daughter's a month behind your son, and I swear she give me all
God
the issues.
damn, son. I remember when you couldn't talk, and I missed them days. When you couldn't talk, couldn't move.
It's only worse, man.
Man.
Do we say no?
Hell yeah. That nigga talk like us.
Well, when that no come around, that shit change your whole perspective.
Oh, he already there. Or he fold his arms up and walk out. Bro, it's bad, man. I don't know what that little nigga be on, man. Woo, she be like, yeah, we can. You don't want another one? No.
Did you go back and watch the Lovecraft?
When you sent me that, when I watched it the first time, I kind of got it, but I didn't know I didn't know he was actually like with this woman.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, I didn't know. So, if you all don't know, we talking about Lovecraft Country, and there was a episode 2. Is it 3? 3. So episode 3, when they having the party, and is it a West Side Intermission coming?
No, it's good.
It sounded like it.
It's feeling like it.
So they're in the party, and she's what is she doing? Like walking around, giving them. What is she giving them?
Some kind of juice.
Yeah, I think it was alcohol or some shit. But then she walks past a group, and they're like gossiping, and it's like you hear about this new preacher. His name is Michael. Well, now he goes by Martin. Yeah. And she was like something about they made him marry a colored woman. But basically, I think it's pretty much knowledge now that Martin had a huge affair with the white woman this entire time. Now, I didn't know it was a real relationship, but I know the affair was ongoing. Like, it didn't stop.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that was I caught it, but I didn't
Think Umar having an affair with a white woman?
Man, look, man.
More than likely.
All these niggas out here fucking these white women. I'm the last one standing.
They don't even be bad white women though. Like, that's the bad part about it. Like, if you don't get one, especially if you down talking to them, get you a bad.
Well, they ain't even had legit showers in the '60s, so I mean, you get it, I come, I guess.
No, it be some bad white ones. It be some bad ones.
Nigga, no, they evolved. In the 60s, it wasn't zero. It was zero.
No, it was about Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the only one.
She was,
Nah, it was a few of them
she
back
was
then.
trash.
Well, we can't speak on the women from the 60s, basically. They had a different style.
Monroe was
Clearly,
trash.
they didn't even have like good baths and shit out there.
You said that?
They didn't have big ass draws and shit.
About Liz Taylor. Liz Taylor, like, she was alright when she was young.
I ain't into white women.
I haven't seen.
I can be like, man, I can be like, that white woman got a good body, or I can appreciate the way her body is shaped, but I could never have a.
What about Topanga?
It's not the '60s, we're going up to the '90s.
I'm willing to put my black card to the side for Topanga. Hey, look. Look, hey.
You talking all that Black Power shit a second ago? Like, hold on, nigga.
I'm standing for the anthem for Topanga. Oh, everything.
Demi Lovato?
No.
That's she Mexican.
Is she?
I think Demi Lovato Mexican.
What the mama saying, the brothers? It was a white woman with a taco.
Yeah,
A white woman who knows speaking the goddamn English.
I think Topanga could get it.
Oh, man.
Fuck, I can't think of her name. She was in the Spider-Man movies.
Don't say it. Emma Stone? Emma Watson. No, that's Emma Stone.
I think it's Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. Megan
I'm
Fox.
standing for the anthem for her too.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox, she too skinny.
She the one.
I don't want to fuck a light pole.
Emma Stone is.
Megan Fox will make my dick look huge though, cause she's so little. you know, girl, you know the super skinny girls make your shit look like, God damn, nigga, my dick is biggin' right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Cause they so little. So, but yeah, that's all I got, man. I haven't watched her. I'll fuck her too, but I don't know what she be doing with her kids and shit. I don't want to be like that, man. Ain't no bitch in the world, especially no white bitch, finna have me out here dressing like Andre 3000. So, yeah.
She ain't blender in their ass.
Nah, she going to Africa and adopting them. Hold up, this one is hold up, this one is 7 months. You gotta put on extra factors.
That would have stopped that shit. Whole point coming.
This motherfucker about to start blue again.
Wait. This one is 8 months? Alright, good. Alright, let's get to those good sweet.
I wish we could let y'all in. We
Oh,
cannot.
man. They probably done figured it out by now.
They probably have.
Shit.
You can't say it.
Many, man.
Oh, man.
Y'all so stupid.
Back in elementary. What does a woman listen to during an abortion?
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Press play. Ivan, what are you doing?
Fast.
Press
Fast. At this point, the word is can't. We don't know if it's O or
Man.
It's gonna be an abortion mix on
Shit.
Spotify.
I think I know though. I think I know what they play.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Who is this? Let me just on your mind. Who is this?
Shot.
Oh, okay.
To me.
Ain't nobody making no babies to this though.
Why they wouldn't?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's not signing the papers.
This ain't what I had in mind. I'm gonna play that next though.
It was like 30 niggas in shot. It was like the R&B Wu-Tang.
It's only 3.
Was it?
It's only 3 niggas in shot.
Ain't they the if you that's them, right?
Oh, it's 4.
Oh. You want to try again? I'm giving you the floor, man. You want to try again?
Oh,
You not fucking with Shy?
you gotta blender this one.
This is a track I like the track, but it's just not. I'm not feeling it for right now.
Hold on. Let me play some.
Make it love. Make it love. Drug dealing scam. Let's make love. Come again, me say make it love. Make it love. Drug strandless girl.
Oh my god.
Hey man,
And slanging and banging and.
Through with these niggas after this.
Oh man.
That nigga.
When I ain't nowhere to run. Oh, ain't nowhere to hide. Oh man. Nigga, this Molly ain't sitting on Charlie.
God.
And I'm gonna miss everybody.
No, I gotta turn my shit on, man. Remember this? Nigga.
Bone Thugs.
Harmony. That shit so hard. And the dad sound suck my dick and gone. Let me get your
Paper, 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 paper.
and dad sound suck my dick and gone. Let me get that paper, 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 paper. Suck my dick and gone and get that
Paper, 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 paper.
suck my dick and gone. Let me get that. Man, and he's sleeping with me. Hear it. Listen to fire.
Who was that?
Nigga, don't be disrespectful now. Nah, he's getting disrespectful.
Monster.
Yeah.
Busy got some shit, but every time I listen to him now, I'm like, damn, this nigga really didn't.
Busy
say no
was
word.
Bone Thugs.
No, you just still can't understand his words as an adult.
Busy
That's
is
what tripped me
the
out.
Busy. It could have been Busy Bone and
I
the
actually
Bone
listened to his
Thugs.
last album too.
No.
No, hell no. You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that.
Why?
Busy was not the dopest on every track.
What?
He was not
Tell
the dopest.
me a track Busy got smoked on. That he ain't had the best verse on.
East 1999. Easy.
Out of Bone Thugs.
Easy had the best verse. You could understand it. I got crazy for East 99 though.
No,
I like crazy verse.
For
Wish
East
had
99,
the best verse. Wish
a
had the best
monster
verse.
voice.
And Wish had
No.
the best verse for fucking
Wish
Crossroads.
Wish had the best verse a lot of times.
Oh, you niggas
No,
being
you crazy on that one.
disrespectful now.
But, nah.
What?
Wish ain't had the best verse a lot of times. You know,
He had
I mean,
on
most of the
Crossroads.
times, Busy had the best verse. I'm just saying that
It was
he didn't have
Busy
the best
and the
verse
Bone
on every
Thugs.
track.
No,
Nah, certain,
Wow.
you know, cats carry certain.
It's
tracks.
busy, and then all the way down you would have Lazy, Crazy,
Wish.
I'm
Wish.
putting Flesh before Wish.
Me too.
Nigga, how many verses did we get from Flesh? Nigga was locked up the next.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah,
about
but-
it is we got nothing but dope verses from him.
Wish was J.R. Smith. Like, you ain't know what you was getting from that nigga.
If the beat was slow enough, Wish had a dope ass verse on a beat that was slow enough. If not, he got smoked. He couldn't rap as fast as the rest of them.
Yeah. I fuck with Wish though.
That's crazy. I only listen to 2 Bone albums, so if you talking about NBA Patty 299, you got that conversation because I ain't in it.
Oh yeah, you definitely ain't in it there.
Yeah.
What? You didn't listen to nothing past East
You ain't
99?
listen to Resurrection?
No.
Resurrection was hard.
Resurrection was dope.
After East 1999, the only
They,
Bone song I recognize is
They became the
Notorious
goats when
Thugs.
they got put on the Batman soundtrack. That's when I was like, oh my, these niggas made it.
Yeah.
No. After East 1999, I think the
Look into
only
my
Bone
eyes and
song I
tell-
recognize Notorious Thugs and the shit on
What?
the Set It Out soundtrack.
Oh, nigga, you
Oh,
being
that Set It Off soundtrack shit
disrespectful.
was super dope.
Yeah.
You being
But
disrespectful.
no, Art of War was dope.
Friday?
But,
For next Friday?
Resurrection was-
Friday? You ain't fuck with Friday? Oh, nigga, you being super disrespectful.
Yeah, you are.
Friday? That's one of the greatest Bone tracks, and it ain't even all of them.
Never heard it.
Dude,
I don't know.
you seen
Friday, best tracks. That shit was hard though.
what? Ooh. And this is for the weed, for the what?
You don't know what this nigga saying?
It don't matter. All you gotta do is make the sounds.
You want to back, you want to back, you want to back, you want to back.
I ain't say a word, but I'm right there with him. You feel me?
All right, when it
gotta
comes to
make the sound
when it come to Bone Thugs, all you need to know is the melody.
Mm-hmm. That's all it's about anyway.
Everybody else
Thugs in
understand-
harmony.
understand
You
what
gotta know the
the
harmony.
members said though. You understand what Crazy Bone said. You understand what Lady said. You understand what we said.
Oh, you wilding right now. Now you being disrespectful.
Yeah.
You tell me you couldn't understand what the other niggas was saying?
Yeah, no. I can't. I didn't try to. I just knew the
Busy had
melody.
the best solo album though.
You think Busy was better than Crazy Shit?
Hell yeah.
I don't think
Heaven's
so.
Movie?
I don't think so.
No,
I
I
think
didn't
that
like
Thug Mentality was
Crazy.
super
I didn't
dope.
like Crazy.
Only
Either the second disc. I ain't like one of the
okay.
discs.
That's the thing about it. That was the biggest problem with Crazy Shit is that it was a double disc and he shouldn't have did a double disc. But that first disc on that Thug
First disc was
Mentality, super fucking hard.
I liked when Lazy went by is it El Burner? I think his name was El Burner.
Yeah, didn't nobody like one.
You ain't fuck with El Burner? Let me
El
see.
Burner didn't fuck with El Burner. You ain't gonna find one song from him right now.
Yeah, you probably right. All right. Hey man, shout out to Will Smith, man. I think the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was probably the first time I encountered colorism and didn't understand it. Cause they got Unviv up out of there, the dark skinned one, very fast. How long did she last?
Why you say? I think she was there for a long time.
One season,
For a
two
minute.
seasons.
Hell.
She was there for longer than that.
2 seasons at the most.
And then they came with the super light skinned Unviv.
Yeah.
But I shout out to I want to shout out Will and the Fresh Prince cast. I guess they're coming with a legit reboot. So is it supposed to be 2 reboots now?
No, I'm not sure. There's one reboot based off that fan film that we saw.
That one?
That's a legit reboot. They're just doing a reunion special.
Oh, okay, for HBO Max.
Yes.
I'm Disney's in trouble.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they only had 6 seasons, and the light skinned one didn't come into the 4th season.
So that was
half.
half.
And I think she came in like half of the 4th season.
But the dark skinned Aunt Viv came out speaking against
Yeah.
Will not too long ago. It was about a year ago.
Yeah, they've been beefing for a minute. That's why I guess you know with age that's cool though. You know because Will's in his 50s now.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But in the bigger scheme of things, yeah, Disney's in trouble. I think with Disney again, my what you want to call it? My gripe with Disney was they didn't have enough new content. And in the new content they are coming out with, it's just superhero shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nah, hell nah.
That's not true.
They just
What
came out
else?
with Mulan. They came out with
Come on, man. And niggas already, they talking about boycotting the shit out of Mulan.
They came out with
Superhero
Ladies and
shit.
Tramp. No, they came out with some
Come on,
Disney
man.
shit.
Come on, man. It's all the cartoons nostalgia, but they ain't coming out with no new content.
Yeah, Black is King. That was Disney.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just saw the trailer for Black Widow. That shit's gonna be amazing.
What is that?
They got a few little Star Wars shit.
What? Oh my
Star
God.
Wars is not superhero.
Hey, can you say this in English for me?
Star Wars is
Of
not
all,
superhero.
of all this,
Star Wars is not superhero.
what is it?
It's not
It's
superheroes.
sci-fi,
Who's a superhero?
It's sci-fi, but it's not superhero.
Nigga, give me something.
Give,
Give me something that's not superhero shit.
Which,
Star Wars. You just said that.
it's not superhero.
What the fuck is Luke? Luke ain't no superhero.
No.
Nigga.
That nigga's a hero without powers. Nigga, they got a power. He got the sword and shit.
So what is HBO Max?
Every movie got a hero then, if that's the case.
What is HBO Max coming up besides Fresh Prince? What do HBO Max have?
Is they coming out with a new Fresh Prince like whole season?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not a comedy. It's gonna be a drama.
It's a drama.
So it's gonna be All American with no sports.
Remember when dude put that Fresh Prince? It was like was it an Instagram video?
You talking about Bel-Air? Talking about Bel-Air. It's 2 seasons, but it's going to Peacock, right?
No.
No, it's going to HBO Max.
It's going to HBO Max, my understanding.
I know you signed a 2-season deal of Bel-Air.
Nigga, what was you looking up? Nigga looking up a extended clip.
Who?
You.
Oh, no.
You just put it in the
Hold on.
You just
Oh,
put
no,
it in
I
the
ain't.
thing, didn't you? Just put it in the chat.
What else?
Damn, you niggas just gonna go quiet.
They say that for the real Banks family reunion is coming soon.
That's HBO Max for sure.
That's HBO Max. That's just saying it's a reunion. It's not saying it's going to be a show.
No, there's a show coming. They announced a show a couple weeks ago, I think.
The show is Bel-Air. It's going to Peacock.
Is it?
Yeah, he just talked about it. The show is Bel-Air going to Peacock. The dudes made that trailer.
Yeah.
He made the trailer or whatever for it, and it's really mostly them. Will Smith just helped them get it onto a platform, but it's everything that they wrote. They had already wrote the
that ain't even
trailer.
going to motherfucker. So what do HBO Max have that's making
It's hella shit on there, but I can't. It was too much. I ain't even gonna read all that shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's
It's
going
a
to
lot.
Peacock. I just watched that on Will Smith YouTube the other day. That's going to
Oh,
Peacock.
so HBO Max don't got shit either. Not no original.
No, they got a
programming.
lot of shit, man.
Like
HBO Max
what?
got a lot of shit.
Like what original programming do they have?
And they released they did release the new show, the new Lovecraft Country on there early.
Okay.
So that was cool too. They got a lot of shit on. I was just looking, but I wasn't finna read it. It's too much. All right.
I suppose you're saying you go. Go ahead.
My bad. I had a eyebrow on my throat.
What?
All right, Skinny man, talk to us about Gillie, man. Straight. I hate when that nigga be talking like, God damn, nigga.
You ain't gotta tell me I'm the streets. I know I'm the streets. I gotta tell me I'm the streets.
It's one thing to be animated. I'm like, my
Already
nigga,
know that.
have you ever looked at yourself in the camera and be like, nigga? But it's cool. I guess when you take cocaine before shows.
Basically he turned down 6ix9ine. He turned 6ix9ine. Basically was telling him, look, if you interview me, it'll be the biggest thing that ever happened to your platform.
Which is not a lie, by the way.
Facts. And I'm gonna give you the exclusive. Since you're so street, I'm gonna let you ask me whatever. Like no, like I'm not taking nothing off the table. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. Be wherever you want to be, and let's put it on your platform. I'm gonna give you the best thing you ever had. I'm gonna push your show above Joe Budden show. Basically, what he was trying to tell him.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be a hard feat right now.
So
That nigga is going through it.
So Gillie turned it down, and he just wanted to let everybody know that he turned down the rat.
Fellas, y'all got anything on this?
I'm really just for him, just for standing on what he believed in, for being like fuck the streams, fuck whatever I could get from it. I'm standing on my beliefs. And
Let me ask you something. Do you feel like that's how he really believe? Like at what point does saying I turned down a rat give me more publicity? Like is the acting itself publicity for him? So he may not have done the interview, but he was able to
finesse.
He was able to no. He might have not done the interview, but he did play 6ix9ine's phone call on the show. Yeah. So in hindsight, you still had a rat on your show.
Yeah. And he used it particularly for a clip. So I feel you. I feel you.
So he still used him, just didn't have him present on the show.
Just didn't do the.
But the announcement in itself is publicity. Now a street nigga been like, nigga, I ain't fucking with you. Period.
He wouldn't.
I ain't got nothing to say to you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't even need niggas to know that I'm dealing with you.
Or I think a nigga would have, to the way he brought it up. I don't need to play this clip or whatever. I think it just would have came to if 6ix9ine would have said something about it. A street nigga would have responded like, nigga, I closed that off first. So I feel you on that. He still use a rat. He still use them. Because by him making that small clip, it's going to make a lot of people who don't listen to $1 million worth of game go listen to $1 million worth of game.
Yeah.
Just because Tekashi's name is attached to it.
Facts. I didn't think about that till you just said it too. Yeah.
But see, with Gillie show, Gillie is the show. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that that's a move that, we should necessarily turn down because I feel like Views from the Seven stands beyond its members. It's us, and then it's the podcast. It was Views from the Seven before I came. It was Views from the Seven when Ivan left. It was Views from the Seven when he came back. You see what I'm saying? Like, we had a conversation not too long ago about whether or not we're media. And my response was that, when it comes to current events, when we speak on current events, at that point we become media. And media is impartial. So, you know what I'm saying? When it doesn't matter what side of the fence you speak on.
Google impartial.
When you, it doesn't matter what side of the fence you speak on when you are media. We just did a show, a 4-hour show.
You really want to
A 4-hour show where we actually included, talking to a police officer in order to make that show as well-rounded as we possibly could on that issue. You see what I'm saying? And so,
I don't know everything, nigga.
So, yeah, I personally wouldn't have a problem speaking to him on the show, but, personally, if, out and about, just him speaking directly to me, that's how.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you can talk about it on mic, but not all.
No, I can talk about it as being part of the show.
Right,
It's
gotcha.
Views from the Seven interviews Tekashi, not Ant.
Right.
Interviews Tekashi.
Got you.
Yeah, shit. I would be for it, mostly because I think, like, me personally, I'm not gonna cut no corners when I'm talking to him. Like, the same shit he would expect out of Gillie, he would get it from me. Cause shit, I want to know. I'm gonna ask the questions I really want to know, and especially if you give it unimpeded access, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Well, shit, let's go there. Why not? Because I don't think he's gonna give unimpeded access to anybody.
Yeah.
So why not?
Well, we just seen how truthfully he answered, hard questions that was thrown at him in the interview that he did.
It's apparent that it's not hard to see his angle, and I think his angle is what really is street politics, what really is the streets, what really is the rules to the streets.
Yeah.
Like everything he said in that New York Times article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had it come from someone more respected, I think people would have given it a better eye.
Yeah.
Like the shit that he said, what made him snitch, was legit to me.
Yeah.
Like basically, it was both of y'all, the gang and him, y'all both were using each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were doing shit to him that was foul. So, in return, instead of doing all that time, he started singing.
Yeah.
He has good points, and he is a rat. Like, two things can be true.
Yeah.
But I think we do need to have a real conversation about the streets and streets politics. But he may not be the right person to have it.
Yeah.
We come in here all the time and we talk about, even with local music, like too many times street politics impede the progress.
You steal my word.
Facts.
I said, that was your word. Oh, my bad. Too many times the streets and street politics impede the progress of talented rappers.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, because it's almost like they're blocking these talented rappers, the rappers then join said gang, and now they're intertwined with street politics.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know if 6ix9ine is I think the discussion needs to be had, but 6ix9ine will never be the person for that because he is not respected. Now again, my problem is I hate when we get to pick and choose who's going to be the rat and who doesn't. Because the black community in hip-hop has a weird, very, very fucking weird and strange relationship with snitching.
Yeah.
We can glorify it in the movies. We love the mob niggas, but don't snitch.
Yeah.
You glorify it, but don't do it.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
They don't glorify that aspect of it though.
How many snitches got movies?
A lot, from my understanding. Like
White Boy Rick.
All the casino shit.
American Gangster, Jay-Z made a whole album about a snitch.
Yeah. But he clarified it though. You know, his position on it.
We gonna make an album with
I'm just saying he clarified his position. on it.
American Gangster is an
Frank
album
Lucas
about a
cool,
snitch.
But I ain't trying to snitch. I'm gonna follow the rules no matter how much time I'ma get. I'ma live and die with the decisions that I'ma pick. Did he not say that?
You don't make it.
Exactly.
And on that album?
Exactly.
So he needs to put American Gangster based on a snitch.
I don't know how. I still don't know how I feel about the American Gangster Snitch. Based on the movie,
That nigga's a rat.
based on the movie, I don't know how I feel about it. Now, based on, I did hear that he told on multiple drug dealers and shit. But based on the movie,
He only told
he
him
only
police.
told on the police.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's. I don't consider that. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, he's a rat in
Oh,
real
oh,
life.
oh,
He's a rat in
that's
real
it.
life.
I ain't never read
But
the book.
dad went out with, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. In the movie, he only told on the police. By the movie, he's okay, man, for me. For real. By the movie, you fuck the.
So what about the black community, the black community and hip hop's infatuation with the mob?
That's a legitimate point.
The mob was knocking snitches off though,
So nah, the mob was knocking snitches off that was a part of the mob.
right?
Yeah, it's a whole lot of knocking motherfucking off.
Killing they
'Cause
motherfucking
a whole
ass.
lot of snitching in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but they was knocking their ass off, family
Yeah.
members and all. Oh, you want to hide? Okay, I'm gonna kill your son.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to? Oh, I'm gonna get your wife.
I never understood the infatuation with it to begin with because especially after watching the movie or hearing about certain parts, it was like they don't fuck with black people. Like,
I know it wasn't the cartel, but I can understand after watching like The Godfather and Scarface why we would be infatuated with it. Like you can watch it and you can clearly tell like damn if I was alive and present during the 70s,
Yeah.
this would have been like probably life changing for me.
The shows, especially with the mob, I was like, damn, it'd be dope to be a hitman.
Yeah, but I think we infatuated with the mob structure, not necessarily the characters. You know, even though we do highlight a lot of the characters. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's the organized crime being bigger than the law, like the mob was in a lot of the places. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what we infatuate, what we fantasize. You know, when it
I
comes
think
to
it's so many. Like I think the street politics conversation needs to be had because it's so much of it that is just foul shit. Like when you think of like Larry Hoover,
Yeah.
and then after so much time in there, how many people didn't follow the guidelines
Yeah.
that was made,
how long
and
did
he
you
just
get?
got cool. Huh?
Hoover?
How long did you get? Yeah.
Nigga, life.
Life, nigga never come home.
Where they trying to get him?
They trying to get him back out, but it's still like he had these guidelines. He had everything set up, the structure,
Yeah.
you know, based on the mob shit. But he had these guidelines, and then once he left, then you started getting the cliques in Chicago and all the motherfuckers going against everything, the structure that he made.
Yeah.
Now my commandments and everything and the people that I got in line. So it's for sure. It's for sure need to be a conversation because
Larry Hoover
a lot of motherfuckers not as real as who they need to be. The GDs? The GDs?
You're one of them.
I don't know what
I
I'm
believe
going
it's
to
the
say.
GDs. I believe it's the GDs, but I might be wrong.
But when you think about, you know what I'm saying, when you look at somebody who did follow Larry Hoover's, you know, structure, you're looking at Big Meech at that, you know what I'm saying, and the Billionaire Mafia family.
Yeah.
And you know how they were, you know, pulling like $5 million a day or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, super fucking crazy, huge ass structure, you know. It only take one snitch though to knock that shit down, you know. That's it. Only take one.
You finally got one real one from that crew home.
Yeah.
So I mean, all in all, I'm conflicted too. I don't know. I would have to really sit. It would be a group decision. My heart would say no.
Yeah.
But my mind would say yes.
Yeah.
Only because I do not believe in censorship, and I do not believe in turning down meaningful discussions.
Yeah.
Now, if he was to come on here with
I think you should work
the
this.
act,
I think you should work this. If you hit us one of those, I think you should work this way.
yeah, bitch.
I'd suggest.
Yeah, that's what I suggest. That's your motherfucking body. Not out here in these streets. What you mean? Yeah, so if you know, because our listeners are like family, man. So check this out, man. We were supposed to have a special guest on.
A very important.
Well,
not
used to be
now. Used to be
Long
major
time
in hip
ago.
hop.
Long time ago.
But it was a major feature in hip hop. We ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, that bitch was trying to nigga bitch.
Try to censor your boys.
Yeah,
They
bitch.
gonna try to tell us what we can't say. Gonna try to tell us what we can't play.
Bitch, ain't nobody YouTubing you no more.
At all.
Fuck you mean?
So in the kindest way possible, eat a bag of dicks and have a blessed day.
You can feel the sweat from my balls.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers out here crazy, man. Like, you know what I mean? We ain't out here like super big and shit, you know. But bitch, you can't do better than us right now. You better take what you can get.
Oh shit.
Fuck you mean? You can't run it. That's like me. That's like us. Like when we 60 and shit. That's like us running away from what we used to do.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you doing now. Don't nobody care about it. We know you for one thing.
We need your past to get to your present. Anyway.
I don't even want to get to your present, but I wasn't gonna tell you that. But yeah, we know you for what you used to do, bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to call this person a bitch, but damn, bitch.
I would suggest that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he was to, I would need to hear from Daniel. I don't want to hear from Tekashi.
I for sure know I would be like, man, fuck that, I ain't talking to him. But I know that even if I left y'all hanging, I would want to hear what the fuck y'all said to him. So I guess it'd be pointless to walk out, right? Because I'll still be like them. I still want to hear what the fuck the nigga had
Look,
to say.
I lost some credibility by talking to the police. So at this point, I can't lose no more. But somebody has to have these conversations, like, and I honestly think like we tend to, and I'm talking about people in general, we tend to run away from conversations that we don't want to have but need to be talked about.
Yeah.
I ain't even to do that shit. I don't give a fuck if it makes you uncomfortable or if you don't care. I don't fuck with the police, but that don't mean I gotta censor their voice. Yeah. Like, they got something to say too. I may not fuck with them. That's like the shit y'all did with Killer Mike today. Niggas is foul for that.
What they do with Killer Mike today?
Cause you know Killer Mike been like on some super Democratic shit. He was super Bernie Sanders. And so today he sat down with a Republican.
Yeah.
And niggas was ready to cancel him. Seriously?
It was Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders ain't up there. I mean, shit.
I think you got to be able to have them. I do think you got to be able to have that conversation, that, you know, the cross.
You got to be willing to have conversations with niggas that you do not agree with. Y'all don't have to agree. Y'all don't have to fucking agree about anything.
But facts is facts.
Even though I wouldn't do it, but the minister sat down with the KKK. Marcus Garvey sat down with a white supremacist. Like, you may not. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't do that. I couldn't go that far.
I could. You never know what you're gonna learn.
Sit down. You can sit down
It
with a white
depend on
supremacist.
my sit down. Like if we talking over the phone, maybe. If I'm in front of you,
Could you sit down with a white supremacist or a member of the Klan?
No, I mean, no.
I couldn't either.
I don't think I can if you right across from me.
I could. I'm a fan of learning. Like, so I'm a
What
fan
the
of
fuck do I want to learn from a white supremacist?
like their mindset. Like I would like to know your mindset. I would like to know how did you get to this point? Because children are blank slates. So what happened to get you to this point? And like how deep are your convictions? Like I would want to know certain shit.
I don't believe children are blank slates either.
What?
I do.
Children are blank slates.
Fuck no. How are they blank slates?
Like all your behaviors are learned.
Facts.
So
You learn one way or another. You learn all your behaviors.
Outside of breathing, eating, everything else you learn.
So they say that babies can start hearing and you should read to them and shit while they're in the womb, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but if a pregnant white supremacist,
How many of them can read?
if a pregnant white supremacist was a pregnant white supremacist, that baby is gonna be born to hate.
Because it's going to hear a lot of
Because
hateful shit while it's
Because
in
it
the
was
womb.
programmed to hate while I was in the room.
Yeah.
If you take that same baby and start reading them stories about Marcus Garvey, he's gonna come out loving black people. He was programmed to
I
hate.
think every baby is born born away, depending on who the parents are. So I don't know if that's necessarily a good argument.
No, anything outside of genetics and basic shit. I ain't gonna say it. I can't think of the word of it. But like necessity, outside of basic necessity and genetics, everything else is programmed. All other behaviors are
School
learned.
shooters are programmed.
Yes.
So y'all honestly just don't believe there's just evil niggas in the world.
I don't believe there's a baby that's born that you can say that's a school shooter. Whatever the fuck he's gonna grow up and learn this shit. Like,
Now there are certain identifiers like, oh, he got them on. Okay, he's a school shooter. Like I could tell. Like
You got them school shooter boots on.
He got the school shooter boots.
It's time to go home.
Yeah, there's identifiers. Yeah, but like no, he was inherently not.
Do y'all ever think that could happen in like inner city school?
Yeah,
Like, do you think so?
a school shooter. Yeah, niggas shoot up schools all the time. They call Bloods and Crips.
they don't go shooting up school.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
They
be shooting at
at a
niggas
nigga-
at
nigga-
school.
nigga-
Well, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
You still a school shooter, nigga.
Nah.
Has anybody? Nah, a nigga ain't never got popped at the school.
Yes, they have.
I heard of a young
Canyon
man.
Springs incident
That was what, a couple years ago?
That was like
last
a
year?
year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a nigga just walk into school, guns blazing.
No.
Could you see that happening like Cheyenne or Mojave?
Nope.
I think you can.
I think it's a bunch of guns at Cheyenne and Mojave.
Absolutely.
So yes, absolutely, fuck yeah. Catching, yeah, if a nigga from the ops is like, oh, okay, yeah.
Imagine a white boy walking up into
A white boy,
Cheyenne.
no. Because we might just beat your ass.
You can a white boy walking into Cheyenne thinking he finna shoot that school up and to get killed with a nigga that's holding a gun sideways. That's
I
cold.
don't think it's Cheyenne, no. I think it's suburban schools, yeah.
That's what I said, an inner city school.
Inner city school, no. Arborview is inner city. Would you
Arborview is not inner city.
Inner city,
Why
my
they-
nigga.
That's the burbs.
It's not.
That's not the burbs, nigga.
That's the
Arborview is surrounded
suburbs.
By ranches, nigga. What are you talking about?
It's right across the street from a ranch.
Surrounded by the
They
motherfuckers.
got horses in Northtown too, nigga. It's ranches in Northtown.
They're different type of horses though.
you didn't make my mom told what it be horses all over.
It's a difference between horses to be seen and cartel horses, nigga. Northtown got cartel horses, nigga. Them motherfucking Mexicans will chop your ass up, nigga. Play with them. But I can't see it. I can't see it happening.
Nah.
I think he could.
A school shooter walking to Mojave.
Yeah.
Boy, you wild in the mud. That nigga go get beat up. Hey,
I
who's
think
this
the
nigga,
schools
blood?
already deal with so much gang violence that they just already, on edge for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
There
I know
are
that.
just certain.
When I was going to
Not
Mojave,
like
you could only get through one fucking gate in the entire fucking school anyway after school started. Like it's a lot of shit that inner city schools do to protect the kids just from the regular everyday shit.
Are we gonna really pay attention to a white boy coming in school? Like that might.
Nigga, yes.
No, we not.
You don't think so?
Fuck no. We not worried about them. We
certain-
thinking they
it's certain-
smart. We thinking they bullies.
It's certain
We thinking
in-
they soft. We not
Right
think.
about
We
that.
not worried about them.
It's certain instincts that we have. Like there's certain instincts
We don't
that
have
we
a white boy.
Now
might
I'm not gonna
shut the
say.
school
I'm not gonna say. Now a white like just a regular fucking white boy just walk up into a school. Now I don't think we would pay him any attention. But let a white boy walk up in there with combat boots on, with a jacket on and shit. That nigga getting
I've
beat
seen
up.
it before at Mojave and fucking Swainston.
Yeah, you're right.
I've seen it plenty of times.
You're right.
White boys walking there with combat boots. The Misfits, whatever the fuck they call
We
themselves.
just call them gothics or whatever.
Yeah, them gothics niggas. They walked in that motherfucker all the time, all in the
I think they
lunchroom.
be smart enough to know, like, this is Mojave or this is Cheyenne.
Yeah.
There's a high likelihood if I start shooting, niggas are gonna shoot back at me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Nigga,
this is
fuck
not
up,
the
nigga.
environment for that.
Nigga, you ain't finna lock this door, nigga. I ain't hiding under no nigga under no.
What? Especially you talking about all the doors in the school are locked, nigga. It's only one way in and out of this bitch.
Man, cuz where the heat?
Yeah, nigga, listen. If I get to my locker, nigga, it's on, bitch.
If you get to your locker, you're not.
Nigga, I was in class with niggas who had they shit
And
on
niggas might have
them.
their shit in their backpack. Like, nigga, it's a different environment.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I ain't never been in a nigga.
See?
But
Nigga, don't lock this door. Wait till this nigga hit this hallway,
I've
nigga.
also been
What?
With niggas, I've also been around niggas with guns and put in a situation and never shot.
But we ain't got to that point yet.
So if you in a classroom, if that's not you, I don't give a fuck how many guns you got. If you're not really with this shit,
I think it's a
and
little.
that nigga get the letting off, you're not reaching for no motherfucking gun.
I think it's
you're not.
I think it's a little different when you know your life is on the line. Like if you in a life or death situation and you're not thinking twice about not pulling that trigger.
You first you gotta get to the gun. Your thought, am I gonna be able to open this back? No. When them gunshots is going off, you're not thinking about grabbing that gun. It's rare motherfuckers shoot back. It's rare. It's rare motherfuckers start shooting and a motherfucker shoot back. Very rare. So, nigga, if I'm in this classroom, I start shooting this motherfucker up, it's rare you finna go to your gun and start shooting back. No, you finna try to be as safe as possible. Hopefully you get about that motherfucking door. That you trying to get out of there first. Now, you might see the nigga walking down the street later and shoot the shit out of him. Yeah. You might catch him coming out the classroom and shoot the shit out of him. You might. But in that moment, when them gunshots is going off, you not.
Well, so much for my rebuttal, huh?
Out of my realm, buddy.
Okay, fellas, let me. We had a great conversation yesterday, and so we finna revisit this. I want to know if anything else came to mind as we were having this conversation. So, we were talking about, or we're going to talk about, male privilege.
Yeah.
And what you enjoy the most about it. I myself don't really enjoy anything about male privilege. I'm past that point. You know, you niggas already know, like, I don't care if wifey get all the recognition. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm also all for bigging our women up. I think the only thing I enjoy most about my male privilege, and I don't even know if it's an enjoyable moment, but yeah, I don't enjoy it either. So, I was gonna say, I enjoy the most, you know, my dick game ain't gotta be up to par all the time. But, yeah, I don't enjoy nothing about male privilege. Fellas, what y'all got on this?
Oh, you already know what I enjoy about male privilege. You understand me? I enjoy being able to fuck whoever the fuck I want to and being looked at as that nigga.
Yeah.
Also enjoy being able to walk out the house looking however the fuck I want to look without being judged by that. You know what I'm saying? But no, let's get specifically into what we was talking about yesterday. The specific topic of women not being, or male privilege in the workplace. And my disbelief on that, because I feel like other than president and vice president, a woman has held every other position. So I don't feel like you can say that they're just discriminated on simply because they're women. Now, I spoke with Wifey about this last night, and she brought up a good point on why women may be discriminated upon in the workplace, and it has just simply to do with them as women. I may want somebody who can take over this position, and I don't have to worry about this position for the next year. But you're a woman, you can get pregnant. You get pregnant, not only do you get that maternity leave that I have to provide for you legally, now I have to find somebody to replace you. And I know, being in the market looking for jobs, I'm not taking no temporary position. That's not what I'm looking for. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So trying to hire somebody for a temporary position could be challenging. A lot of women, especially single women, have to deal with, I got kids. My kids in school. My kids call. I gotta drop this job and go take care of my kids, which is understandable, But if I'm hiring you for this position, all I'm thinking about is this position being filled. You see what I'm saying? And so that's one of the reasons why they're discriminated upon. According to Wifey. Yeah. Is it right? I'm not gonna say that's right. I'm not going to say that's right. I'm just saying that when you're hiring for a position, all you're thinking about is that position being filled. You're not thinking about anything else about it.
Yeah, and I think that's where, when we talk about male privilege, black specifically, and how we can often oppress black women, you just gave a great example why.
Yeah.
Or, black men in the position that you're talking about, the black men in positions to hire.
Yeah.
Like, why do all of these what ifs have to come up when it comes to women? Who cares if she gets pregnant? Who cares about if you think people are going to respect her or not? Who cares about all of that? That's not our job. That's not our job to say, what if this may happen? Is she qualified? Can she do this job? That is it.
Let me ask you this. What if that said person hired a woman before for that position, and one of these reasons came up, and that's why the position's vacant?
Yeah, nigga, you need to question the way you interview, nigga.
No. What I'm saying, if I hired you...
people having sex all the time.
If I hired you as a woman for this position, you got pregnant, you had to take a maternity leave. After the maternity leave, you wanted to be at home with your child for the next year. I just hired you for this position. Do you think the next person I'm going to hire for this position is going to be a woman who can put me in the same exact position?
That's a terrible analysis.
It's not.
Because then you have to think about your hiring practices. Yeah. But everybody have sex. Like, you can't say... that's super trash.
No. What I'm saying is we're talking about it as if it's a blank slate. What I'm saying is that these people in these hiring positions may already have experience with hiring a woman for the position that they don't like the results of.
I think that's a clear point, though. If I hire you, that is a clear point, and I only say that because with.
So what if you hire a male? And he's an athlete on the side, or he likes to play in fucking YMCA, and then he fuck around and tears his fucking Achilles, and he can't come to work for a couple months. What's the difference?
The difference is you're going to ask the next candidate coming for that job, hey, what you like to do in your free time? And if he says I'm an athlete on the side, you're not going to hire that person because you just went through what you went through with this athlete on the side.
Nigga not going to ask you, do you play basketball in your free time during the interview? Nigga, come on, though.
No, I'm saying you ask. Wifey just went on an interview where she was asked what she does on her free time. She was annoyed by the question. But the question may come from something beforehand.
I think black males in powerful positions automatically throw black women to the side because of these what ifs that you talking about. What if she gets pregnant? What if they don't respect her? And blah, 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 blah. But I think these are already made up in their minds or our minds soon as we start thinking about the interview process. So a woman ain't even up in your mind. Your first thing is, I'm going to hire someone that looks like me. And not someone that looks like me, but somebody who got my motherfucking chromosomes.
What if she get pregnant and all of that is a valid fucking question to me.
That's trash, man.
That's what I'm saying.
How many people hire people? How many people want to pull up people that look like them though? How many people? Like I don't want. If I'm in a position where I can hire people. I want people I can identify with.
Because this country in itself is sexist before it's racist. Period.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
At least the same
That's the
time.
case. Hillary will be the president right now.
But Hillary won the popular vote.
She did.
Yeah.
So that argument is out the
She got
window.
her ass beat when it comes to
The electoral
the
college.
electoral
She
college.
won the popular vote by
vote.
over 2.5 million people.
Yeah. Okay.
So where did the sections come in at?
Ain't no woman getting put in that White House, man.
The woman should have just been in the White House. The voting system.
I'm talking about as president.
As president, she won the popular vote by 2.5 million people.
Okay.
The electoral, the process of actually electing a president is fucked up. That's why Hillary's not in the presidency seat. But she won. She won the popular vote.
Okay.
So that argument doesn't hold weight.
Okay. Those who had the power to put a president in the White House chose someone who's never been in politics over a woman that has the resume to be in office.
Yeah, she also has some bullshit on her resume too. And again, we talking about a blank slate. Like we don't know. We didn't know 4 years ago how Donald Trump was going to be.
But when I'm talking about just straight political resume, man or woman, Hillary is a legit presidential candidate. And I'm putting all my biases and shit to the side right now.
Okay.
I'm just talking about straight, just man and woman, what it is, right?
Yeah.
Hillary has a legit
Resume.
presidential resume.
Yeah.
And those who have the power to put the president in that seat chose someone who has no experience in politics. Zero. That's the argument I was making yesterday.
I get that.
Oftentimes,
Okay. So can you at the same time can you concede that America is a corporation, and we want somebody who has a business?
America is a sexist corporation. It has always been.
Okay,
White women.
I want someone who knows how to run a business. As a business, we are losing. If I'm a businessman, do I want somebody who's a politician in the seat, or do I want somebody who has experience running a business? Because America's a corporation. And somebody who's going to cut all the tax breaks and all the fluffy shit that's going to put more money in my pocket. Absolutely fucking lutely. Why not? It's a business decision. At the end of the day, they made the people with the power made a fucking business decision, and I'm pretty sure, regardless of all the bullshit that's going on in the country, they're satisfied with the business decisions
Absolutely.
he's made.
Okay. All right. We kind of went off track a little bit. So let's get back onto black male privilege when it comes to black women. Again, I feel like black women are not even thought about when it comes to black males in higher up positions that are able to hire someone next to them.
I'm gonna need
like,
you to actually give a specific example.
like Skinny said, if I'm the CEO of a company, a black male is a CEO of a company.
Mm-hmm.
When he looks at black women, she may be good enough to be the secretary or some shit like that.
Yeah, but she can't be my equal.
But a position that puts me at the table, you're not putting no woman in that position. That is what's fucked up. Or if you do, or if the majority of women that I've seen be put up into these higher positions, it's only to pander. and to say, look, I put a woman here.
I don't agree with you at all.
Okay.
I don't either.
I for sure believe it's with the pandering. I believe when you hire a person, you're like, okay, we have this. We don't have a minority. We don't have a woman. We don't have this. So we need to fill these positions with these kind of people.
I'm not opposed to saying that it doesn't happen. I'm not saying that's the case every time.
Probably not every time.
And I don't think a black man makes those hires, because if that's the case, we've already filled that. If that's the case, why not put a white woman in that position?
Those hires are, when it comes to that, it's based on the company in its totality. It ain't based on the board. You don't have to have a certain, number of, people with, different ethnic backgrounds on the board. You don't have to have a certain number of people of different genders on the board. You just have to have them in the company.
Right.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to women in the higher up, if they got to the higher up, it's because of their resume. Because their resume say they belong, and because the person that hired them to that position, which can be a woman, themselves, saw that in them, that they fit for that position. I don't think it had anything to do with them being a woman or not.
I think it might on certain levels, because you can check two boxes at once. You can say there's a woman and she's black.
Yeah, but you don't have. You can do that with the mailroom clerk. She's a woman and she's black, and take care of that.
How many black women apply for a mailroom clerk position?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Yeah, and then not only that, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't even think about that. You get interviewed for the job that you apply for. You don't get interviewed for a vice president job and then somebody says, "Oh no, but you can be my secretary." That ain't it.
There are women out there, and y'all come on, man, with these punk ass numbers and shit that y'all doing right now. There are women out there that are more than qualified to be in higher positions than not just black men, but men in general.
Yeah.
But will never get there because of one, sexism, and two, when a brother gets put in that position, he's not thinking about her.
Like I say, you got to give a specific example. I want to hear
a mail
about
carrier and some fucking numbers ain't a specific example either.
I want to hear about the woman you talking about, the man you talking about, and the specific woman.
I don't think none of us are saying it don't happen.
No, we're not saying it don't happen.
Like, racism happens, but but we still got black people that white people like.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't think we're saying
that. And that's the problem. Like, so, because when black men are in this position where we can't get these jobs, or we can't do this, or we can't do that, we can always throw white supremacy in there. We can always throw some fucking crises. Mm-hmm. We can't do that when it comes to women. Women have
they just don't. I didn't get it because I'm a woman.
If it sure happens. It happens a lot. Like, I'm not saying women don't.
I have never heard too many women blame not being in a certain position or not getting a job because of white supremacy.
Probably not because of white supremacy, but they saying I didn't get this job because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I didn't get this job because I'm a black woman.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is they don't have the extra shit.
Wait.
The extra excuse, the extra crises to attach
to. When have you ever heard a
it.
nigga say, I didn't get this job because of white supremacy? I've never heard that.
No, a lot of times people say, oh, I was qualified for the job, I didn't get it, they want a white person in there.
But I think, I won't say I've never heard it.
White
Right?
women, not white women, black women are not afforded the extra excuses, ever.
My kid's grandma is she's a counselor in Vegas, and she's kind of one of the top counselors in Vegas.
Humble brag, nigga?
She says it. No, not a humble brag. She says it all the time. Like, she used white supremacy all the time. She just today went to a nail shop and was like, "Oh, y'all don't want to do my." Every black person in here should walk out. Like, she used that type of shit all the time. Like, these people are racist, or these people are. She uses it all the time. She uses it at the fucking car dealership. She uses it all the time.
She uses it in her place of work.
All the fucking time, yes. That's one of the reasons why she got to where the fuck she is. When they tried to fire her, she used that ASAP. You trying to fire me because I'm a black woman? And they had to double back. Like, if you do this, I'm gonna take you to court for this, and that. And she had all the paperwork in line. That's actually one of the things she's doing now is this systematic racism and all that. That's a big part of her whole resume right now.
Yeah.
Of what she's doing. as a black woman. So I have heard it. I've heard it all the fuck. I hear it all the time.
I'm saying that it's when
I
it
hear
comes
a woman
specifically to black women, I don't believe it happens as often as we think.
I
believe it happens a lot, simply because I have a wife that it happened to when it comes to white male black woman.
Right.
So, you know.
Yeah, I can't say a black male in the position is gonna be like, oh no. Well, I don't know. No, I still believe that. I believe that because I think I'm low key a sexist. So just being honest, like put me in a higher position. I'm like, yeah, you good for my secretary, but I don't want you. Like I know.
That might be exactly the first person I'm gonna go to. Like shit, I'm gonna go to a black woman. Black women have leapfrogged black men in the corporate world, and it's been for years now. And there's a reason behind it. It ain't just because we ain't in college or we in prison.
Facts.
Like you can if that's the excuse you want to fall back on, that's on you. But black women are working harder than black men, especially in certain fields. So
Facts.
shit, if it's me, I'm gonna look for a black woman first, cause I know she's gonna be about her shit. Me.
And if you're doing it right, you know, the only color is green, and you know, you need that position filled. You just want somebody that can fill and do that fucking job.
Facts. Facts.
I'm just listening, man. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I for sure.
Shout out to my sisters, man.
I for sure think it's men out there like that. Like I'm not gonna knock that. Like we have men like that in relationships. Like
I honestly,
I don't want to be with you because you have a better paying job than me. Like,
I honestly feel like a lot of black men, their sole purpose in gaining any power is to make motherfuckers below them feel the same quote unquote pain that they felt.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing all of this to gain any type of power, the first group that I'm going to oppress is the group that I feel like is lesser than me, and that's the black women, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's your
But
opinion.
we get nowhere without our sisters, man. It's just what
right.
it is. And I think a lot of men are still struggle with that fact.
They bad. Black women are God's greatest creation.
I agree with all that.
Period. Like, I'm 100% unwavering on that.
I still want you as my secretary though.
That is skinny speaking.
You be the VP over here, baby.
The thoughts and views, ladies
You
and
be the
gentlemen.
VP over here. I need you right up under me. I need you shit. I need you. I don't know how to play chess, but I know the queen's supposed to be like right there. She's supposed to be. Yeah, I need you to do that for me. Be that.
The queen runs the board.
Yeah, be that. You do that.
She's also very replaceable.
Oh well, shit.
Whoa.
Shit.
Very replaceable.
Skinny was on his shit yesterday. I don't know what this nigga on right now.
No, I agree with you. I'm saying I believe black males that what we was talking about yesterday. The part that we missed is what we felt male privilege is, and I was saying I don't see the male privilege in certain situations. What Ivan brought up yesterday about male privilege was a woman the way what Ant had said, a man being able to fuck whoever you want to fuck and still being the man.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like women do it all the time. I don't.
We was talking about that type of privilege too. Men can do that.
Women
There is a statute of limitations on the fuck shit men do. Men can fuck thousands and thousands and thousands of women.
And not be looked at as less desirable to a woman.
Now, when a woman does that, and all it takes is one man to say, look, man, I fucked her and I left her alone, man. That bitch ain't nothing. And she is stained.
Facts.
Porn stars don't get married?
Bro, come on, man.
Do porn stars get married?
So like that's
porn stars get married?
That's work.
Shit, that's work too. Live in Vegas, that's fucking work.
I'm talking about there are many of good women out there, good black women who become almost.
To me, that's the woman part. That's.
They become trash goods because bitch ass men out there stain their fucking name. And then we can say, and I can sit up here and I can fuck her, I can fuck this woman, and I can throw her to the side and tell my other niggas, hey, she ain't nobody, she ain't nothing. And she could be a good woman, and that sticks with her. And then we have the privilege to say, oh, she ain't wifeable. She can't be in a relationship. We do her mad dirty, and then we say, and then we turn around and say, oh, that's why you can't be in a relationship. And niggas believe that, and that sticks.
I don't believe that.
I don't think that.
I don't believe that.
I think it's the part where you have a certain number of public bodies. If enough niggas are publicly known to fuck with you, that's when, to me, when you become like, okay. Niggas don't want to be seen with you no more. Like, you just.
I don't believe that.
Hoe ass niggas can turn into good men like that.
Facts.
You can't. Women cannot do that. Women are not afforded that.
A woman
Yes,
can
they
have
can.
5 kids by 3 different dudes, be a great mother, and a nigga's not gonna fuck with her because she got 5 kids by 3 different dudes. If a man has 5 kids by 3 different women, but he's a great father, all they're gonna say is he's a great father.
Is this man a single father with all 5 of his kids in the household that's bringing a woman into?
It don't.
9 out of 10, no.
No, it don't. It don't matter though.
No, it does matter.
It doesn't.
That do matter. If I got 5 kids, 3 different baby mamas, and all my kids live with their mothers, you're still getting the man. You're not getting my 5 kids.
That's a good point.
But if I got 5 if I got 5 kids, 3 different baby mothers, and I have every single one of my kids, you're coming into a household with my 5 kids.
So I don't. First of all, I'm not a woman to be looking at it like that. But I'd say, if you got 5 kids, 3 different baby mamas, and all your kids live with you, nigga, you daddy of the year. That's what I'd say.
That's a fact.
Right.
Right. That's a higher up for you. You looked you're looked at as more positive than if you didn't have
a man with 5 kids and he's present in his kid's life is looked at as a great man and a great father.
Facts.
A woman that has 5 kids is looked at as damaged goods.
Especially if she got 3, 4, 5 different baby.
Oh, it's a wrap. It's over.
It's over.
Ain't no nigga taking her. She didn't kidded herself out the game.
Girl right now that's married has 5 kids.
Shout out to that brother.
I don't know how many baby daddies she got.
Shout out to that brother.
And she is
gotta
married.
get
Shout out to that brother then.
Once you get to a certain point, you gotta get out of town.
Shout out. How many others do you know?
You gotta get out of town, nigga.
You said you have 8.
But how many
others?
single fathers do I know that have all their kids in different baby moms? I don't know too many fathers like that.
You can.
So it works both ways for me.
You can post a picture right now on Facebook with your children and get all the likes in the world, and niggas giving you mad motherfucking compliments about how great of a dad you are.
Facts.
A woman that is seen as damaged goods cannot do that.
Oh.
She can do it, but the energy will be totally different.
Facts.
I'm not saying that's false. I'm not saying that.
Totally
what I'm saying is,
Totally different.
Vinci Vinci posts a picture with his kids.
Right.
It's looked at as quote unquote it's sexy. He's a great dad.
Shout out to y'all for hopping in the inbox.
Come on, man. He just made the point.
He ain't doing number proving my point.
Now a woman
Shout out to the inbox.
that is looked at as damaged goods, post that same picture, the energy just will be different. She ain't looked at as sexy. She's not looked at as
She looked at it as, damn, she got a lot of kids.
Depending on who it is.
It still depends.
Okay.
I don't have my
sex.
kids though.
Yes.
Like I got these.
That's a privilege. You afforded that. Even if you don't have your kids full time, you can post a picture.
Whose fault is it that I'm for that? That's the fucking
we're
government.
talking-
Them
we're
niggas fault
talking
because
about
they don't want to let
privilege.
you just have your kids.
Are we not talking about privilege?
No, but
That's
I'm
a
saying,
privilege. That's privilege.
For me, that I don't feel like that.
That's like white privilege. It's like you may not acknowledge it, you may not know it, but you're still afforded that privilege.
Yeah.
You're still born with that privilege. That's what you're doing right now. You have it, but you're not acknowledging it, or maybe you just don't know it. but you still are afforded that privilege. Even if you don't have your, there is niggas out there that have their kids 5% of the fucking time. Don't ever have their kids, but they post their kids on the internet, and they're a great fucking dad, and blah 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 blah. And then women get, nigga, she got mad kids. Who her baby daddy?
Nah,
That type shit.
She like to fuck raw. I need her.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna have a relationship with her, but I know she like to fuck.
Come on, man.
People have relationships with them. That's all
They
I'm
are.
saying.
They are.
That's
just,
all I'm saying.
They,
Y'all
they,
act like
they
it
normally
just
aren't.
don't
They aren't
happen.
local though. They aren't local niggas most of the time. She gotta get your nigga from out of town. I don't know.
It happens all the time. Is all I'm saying. I'm not saying males don't have a privilege. I'm saying in some cases, you shooting for the moon. Like you're not gonna hit the target. That's just how I feel on certain cases. If so many men that don't have their man that's being a single father is different. Yeah, he getting bigged up because of how many of us is getting a deadbeat thing. How many of us getting a deadbeat thing? So same reason why women is getting bigged up for not having a lot of kids or not doing none of that.
All it takes is one picture. All it takes is a deadbeat to take one picture with their kids and post it on the internet for that to change.
For it to change to who?
That persona changes. A nigga can be a deadbeat until he posts his pictures with his kids on the internet.
If women didn't just basically you have to have your kids. Like I remember my dad always saying, shit, my son, I'm not sure about who my son's having kids with because that baby don't gotta come home. But if my daughter has a baby, that baby has to come home. We have to fight and do the most to get our fucking kids. To get our kids, we have to go through the most. It ain't no just, oh yeah, that's on you, pal. That's on you, fam. Just go ahead and take them. That never happens for us.
Yeah.
We got to go through the most. We got to fight the grandparents, the parents, like the mom. We got to fight fucking everybody to have our kids. So that's why it's a big thing because it's like, I know how much fight you have to put in. Women don't have to fight. They're around here getting these bullshit ass niggas. They beating up on their kids, doing all the foul ass shit. My kid is getting the most go. It's a dude that got major, his girl, his baby mama, he didn't have the kids. He was fighting to get his daughter back. In the midst of fighting to get his daughter back, the man that his baby mama was dealing with killed the child.
Remember, but you just made, again, my point in the beginning.
The point is the women get a bigger privilege on having my kids.
No. We are afforded the privilege to escape accountability because we always attach crises to it. That's exactly what you just did right now.
How did I attach a crisis to it? Because I said what happens? I'm not escaping accountability though. That's not escaping accountability.
You just tried to change the narrative. When we're talking about black male privilege, you just tried to change the narrative because you attached crises to it. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. What I'm saying is, the narrative could have changed that fast. Well, we're sitting up here, we're talking about accountability and privilege, and then you attach crises to it, and then it goes to, oh man,
I'm not
these
trying
bitch ass niggas, man. Come on, man.
It has not, but it's okay. Whatever. Like I said, that's women get their privilege, males get their privilege.
Yeah.
I don't feel like the only thing I've been saying from the beginning. I don't feel like you fucking a bunch of people stops you from getting to a great relationship. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like a nigga's like, oh well, she fuck a bunch of people. I'm not. No, it's plenty of women getting married. If me as a male is constantly choosing a woman that don't want to be with me, that's my fault. That's all I'm saying.
You're afforded that privilege to say so.
What? Okay.
Like, who are we to tell or speak for a woman and why she's not in a relationship?
I didn't say why she's not in a relationship. I'm saying women easily can get into these relationships. Women get married all the time. Hoes get married all the time. Hoes get married all the time. Dirtbag ass niggas just get married all the time. This happens all the time. Y'all act like it just don't happen. Like we're not in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s where women are just getting... No, women are in higher positions, better at doing a lot of shit. Women are managing money better now. A nigga can't use that no more. Women have better jobs now. You can't use that shit no more. Women are taking care of their families, taking care of their kids. They don't have to wait on a man. Like, it's so many, the independent shit going on. So it's so many, I feel like women, I'm not saying it's equal. I know it's not equal. But I know that, I just feel like that's not a reason. Like, that's not a privilege. Me fucking a bunch of women that's not a privilege. I just feel like that's not a
The
privilege.
privilege is you can fuck a lot of women and skinny and still be looked at as a great man and a great father.
It's the stigma attached to it. It's what the basis of the conversation is. If you fuck, if it's known that you fucked a bunch of women, you gonna be looked at like the man, or it's gonna be like, well, let me see what that dick do. Like that. If a woman fucks a bunch of men that you know publicly, it's gonna be like she's damaged goods. Or that there's a reason why niggas are fuck her but won't stay with her.
I fuck behind my partners all the time.
Oh my god. You know, all right.
Yeah, let's get on to the next one, man.
Fellas, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here?
I just want to say, I just want Sister Like to open this motherfucker up, man. We missing out a whole lot of money here in Vegas, man. The Raiders,
What ain't open?
we supposed to, be at 17,000 in that goddamn stadium right now, which is 30%, just like the Chiefs and Texans game tonight. You understand me? We got the Vegas Golden Knights in the playoffs right now. Can't go to that motherfucking shit. It's a whole lot. We got people that won't come to Vegas simply because the bars ain't open. Like, why am I coming to Vegas if I can't do none of the Vegas shit?
Is that on Sister Like though?
Yes, he closed the shit down. What are you talking
He
about?
closed the stadium down or the Raiders?
Yes, that still ain't no. You still can't have large concerts and events. The bars are still closed. That's the governor's decision.
Okay.
It's gonna take years for this economy to come back.
If you can come to our city and fuck it up, stay your bitch ass at home.
Oh
Facts.
man, the locals killing me, and I think the worst part of it all is locals blaming it on the other locals. Come on, fam.
That's out of town people fucking them rooms up, man.
Always.
Yeah.
Skin tones.
I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to find this. I ain't got nothing right now.
Nothing.
All right. What you got for us, man? Come on, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
come
man,
on with it, man.
Got
Let's
a
see what we
COVID
on.
thing
Let's do
yesterday.
it.
Now
I'm
nigga
sweating
got
like a
Nah, man,
motherfucker.
don't do it though. Find us something new. We don't want to do
Yeah.
that.
No, I
absolutely.
said I'm not.
Get my vocal cords ready.
Are you with us today?
About to do the booty tank.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
What's that?
I'm
What's
already
that?
singing.
What's the shit the singers be doing? Do re mi yo.
Woman and vocal cords up.
Y'all getting ready?
Hopefully it's something I know.
Oh.
Nobody gonna know this?
Yeah, Spider-Man is in effect.
I lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta play something else, man. You got us on that one, man.
It ain't the regular version. That's
Oh, it's
right.
BBD in full effect. What did I say?
ABC. You said ABC.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I don't know that one. This
It's
one got me
a
shocked.
different version.
I know it do. I
If
wouldn't
you would hit
expect
me with the regular version, I could have. Cause I know it.
Yeah, this some shit you gotta play for Shorty, fam.
I know it.
Yeah, what in the Bobby Brown version?
Bro, I can't find nothing. I'm trying to. I
Kids
didn't
bopping
think of this
this year.
earlier.
Kids bopping this year.
Bro.
You ain't got nothing?
I don't
All
got
right,
nothing.
Ivan, you got one in mind?
Oh shit. Not that I.
Damn, I was on you.
Yeah.
You got one?
You got one, Vinci?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try.
Hey, you already got me. I'm pooty tanging on this.
Okay, check this out.
You gotta know these words.
Check this out. Yeah. I knew you when I had a friend. very deeply, love to the end. And then it got loose. It was there for right. And when it went wrong, when it all so right, never let me do what it's nice to do for you. What's a man to do when it runs into the door? Now I'm trying to get and now it's to the end. What's the holding on if we can't be friends? I'm emotional, but I can't let it go. I'm just trying to hold, now I'm through. Now it's hurt me so, gotta let you go. Never love me first, and now we're through.
I don't know the second word.
Me neither, nigga.
Oh, you got something for us?
No, I ain't got nothing.
Man, what you over there doing?
Y'all don't know the second verse, nigga.
All right, one more, Ivan, one more for the one time, one more.
Do I got another one in me? Okay, hold on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man.
Yo,
Alright,
Heard about my past, things I used to do, the games I used to play, the girls that didn't last.
thought it was on your mind. I think I'm going wrong. When that's just something me. You are the only one when I'm not around. Do you think of me? And the jealous ones are claiming me to be. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know that you're my angels. Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven. And girl, I just wanna love you, love. Don't listen to what people say. What they don't know about you and me. Learning out to mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know
about this.
What we got? Kanye's choir behind us, nigga? What the fuck? What people say they don't know about. Nigga, this my fucking Sunday service ass.
Girl, let's talk about
What your friends told you. That is the toughest one. My cake ain't eat it too. It's my past, but you changed me now. And if this
it's you that showed me how. When your love's so real, I'll be a fool to play.
I'll just stay with you. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust from you for us to make it through. You should know that you're my angel.
Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven.
Nigga got the Sunday service version. Oh man! All right, y'all. We up out of here, man. Peace. Oh my God, nigga! What the fuck? Where did you find
Peace,
that
y'all.
shit
This
at?
is the Views from the 7 podcast.
Like we just